What's going on, YouTube? We are back again with another guide. I don't know why somebody just ran across my screen like that, but anyways, we're back again with another guide. At the bottom right, as you guys can see, subscribers. So if you want to subscribe and want your name in the next video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're going to go ahead and break down the traits, how to understand the traits, and how to max your traits on some of your weapons and gears. Especially, I'm going to showcase the beginner version, so I'm going to use beginner items like some armor, some weapons that I have. We'll get to it. Okay, I want this video to make sure you guys are able to understand how traits work. So if your people are asking you, how did you get your weapons or gear maxed out like that, you're going to know exactly how traits work. So let's get into it. All right, here is an example of a maxed out traded item. Okay, my glazed stalker boots are completely maxed out. All three traits are completely maxed out, and this is very attainable for a free to play beginner. Okay, we're going to break down the three resources that are required for traits. So I'm going to go ahead and showcase to you the three traits. All right, as you guys seen on the thumbnail, we got the trait unlock stone, we have the trait conversion stone, and we have the trait extraction stone. So I'm going to go ahead and break down each one of these and tell you exactly what they are and the possible ways to acquire them. Starting off with the trait unlock stone, the first way you can acquire this is from your weekly mission. For example, if you go to your weekly missions at the end of the week, there will be options like whatever you complete, you'll have rewards. If you don't want any of those rewards, you have an option at the very bottom to select trait unlock stones instead as a replacement. Okay, so that is one way of doing that. Another way of acquiring trait unlock stones is by mystic portals. I made a mystic portal guide video for you guys on easy way and efficient way to farm mystic portals, so make sure you guys check that out. I will leave it at the end of this video as well. Another possible way is from the lithograph book. Okay, if you like donate some weapons or armor pieces, depending on which ones they are, it looks like from this list it has to be like rare donations. Basically, the lithograph book is another way, and I also have another guide on that as well. I will leave on the end screen. All right, next up is the trait conversion stones. I think personally these are harder to obtain, or probably one of the rarest stones to obtain. Okay, so the first way to obtain it is the hunt, but basically it's the secret dungeons, the Gate of Infinity. Okay, the Gate of Infinity ones are really challenging especially for a beginner. I'm going to go ahead and showcase the secret dungeons to you guys and then Gate of Infinity. These are really hard to do. Okay, these are basically speed runs. In order to get a trait conversion stone, you have to complete one of these in under 5 minutes. And let me be honest with you guys, I have even completed it myself and I'm over 2600. I don't recommend doing this method. Okay, but if you are willing to pay to win and do this, but for a free to play beginner, there's no way you're going to be able to do this in time. Okay, let's move on. All right, we're going to move to something you can actually acquire. Now, another way is again those mystic globes. You got to get those mystic portals, man. That's just do those daily. I have multiple videos on what you should do after level 50 or even before level 50. Get those mystic keys. I've been trying to stress that enough. I have a video, like I said before. Another way is the guild merchant. If you're in a guild merchant, you can buy them through the guild merchant, or you can do them through dynamic events. There are events that are scheduled throughout the day, so make sure you go to your event schedule. For me, console, you go to your event schedule, you can see what's upcoming. A lot of guild boon stones are coming, and then underneath that you'll have, for example, 8 o'clock, you'll have a list of different events that you can do and potentially get those trait conversion stones if you place at a certain rank. Okay, so that's another way. All right, the final one we have is the trait extraction stone. Now, I feel like this is the easiest one you can possibly get. As you can see, I have 1,000 of them because there's multiple ways you can get this. All right, this one way is the secret dungeons, the Gate of Infinity. We already talked about that. We know we're not going to do that. Okay, we're moving on. You got different codexes that can give you this as a reward. Different little side quests you can do for the exploration in certain areas. If you complete them, you can get trait extraction stones from that. Okay, another also way is the mystic portals and the mystic globes, and also the contract coin merchants are able to give this to you as well. So there's a lot of ways you can get trait extraction stones, but also to finalize all of them, there are other ways you can get these as well. Now, free to play still, okay? We're still going to talk about the free to play version. Ordinate coins you can get from acquiring those little mystery books and pages in the open world. And also when there's a maintenance downtime, they usually give you that as a reward. With those, you can buy the trait extraction stone here, okay? And you can buy other things as well, but highly recommend getting that trait extraction stone. There's also one more way. Your battle pass, you can get them on the battle pass track, and also if you go to the battle pass store using the stars that you receive from the battle pass, this is still free to play, you can buy the trait extraction stone here and also the trait conversion stone. Now finally, let's go ahead and put all that information together and figure out how to max out our weapons and gear. Okay, what we need to do is go to the equipment enchanting in your menu and then go ahead and click on that. Now we're gonna go all the way to the trait tab. Now I'm going to showcase 3 examples, okay? One thing is I'm going to showcase is that this is the max one we already shown in the beginning of the video. This is how you know it's maxed out. All tiers are completed. Now we're going to go back and we're going to go to one I'm going to increase because I want to showcase how to increase this. We're going to go ahead and look at trait conversion. Trait conversion, I'm able to switch this with another trait in my inventory. Say for example, I have traits here that have health regen on them. Well, if I don't want, max health anymore, I can transfer that and convert it to health regen instead by using my trait conversion stones. Obviously, I don't want to do that, but that is an option. Now we're going to go back and I'm going to go ahead and max out my max health. Okay. What comes with the trait unlock stone? This is what comes with the trait unlock stone. Say for example, I want to unlock this with the health regen. I already have the same item here, so it's not going to show the trait unlock stones. I can actually just save those and spend money because I already have the same item here. But I will showcase what it looks like when you don't have the same item there. For example, I want to go ahead and max this out. So we're going to go ahead and use the same max health traded on this one I have in my inventory, and I'm going to go ahead and click enchant. Okay, cool. Now that I have my max health tier 3 out of 3 and my ranged evasion tier 3 out of 3, I'm almost done maxing this out. Now I have to unlock this with a particular item. I don't want to use any of these items in my inventory, so I will come back to that another time. Let's go ahead and do an item that I don't have in my inventory. Now I don't have another one of these staffs in my inventory, so I'm just going to use this purple item as an example. And I want to put, for example, another trait on here that I don't have. I don't want to farm. I just want to go ahead and unlock it now. All right, so at the bottom, unlock trait selectively. I can go ahead and click that, and then I can select whichever one I want to put here. So for me personally, I either want to go with hit chance or heavy attack chance. So since I'm a mage user and I use my heavy attack, I'm going to go ahead and put heavy attack here. Now you see how much it costs to do this? It is 100 trait unlock stones to do this. Now what I highly recommend not doing is using this on random gear. I'm not going to use this, but I just want to show you that this is an option. I highly recommend getting the best items that you need for your build and then using this. Okay, so I highly recommend just stacking up the trait unlock stones until then. So I showcased to you exactly how to use the trait unlock stones, which I highly recommend not using unless you maxed out or got the items you need to max out your build completely. And then I showed you how to upgrade your trait as well when we showed this example here. And now I'm going to showcase to you how to extract traits. So in your menu, we're going to go over to trait extraction. Now this is where your trait extraction stones come in. Now I have like a whole bunch of these. Like I said, for example, we already maxed this out. So for example, I'm going to extract this because I believe max health is the best trait you can have on this particular item. So I will be putting this on the auction. So we're going to go ahead and click on this. And now we're going to use our trait extraction stone. As you guys can see, we're going to use 5 of them. And then we're going to go ahead and extract it. We're going to click extract. And now we extracted the trait off of the item. Now what you want to do with that, usually go ahead and sell it on the auction place. So we're going to go ahead and sell this. And obviously it's worth nothing. But I just wanted to showcase that this is the way of doing it. I thought it was going to be worth something, but apparently it's not. It hasn't been selling for a while, so it's not that good. All right, so then you would click OK, click set. And then now you have that trait being sold on the auction place. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. Now you know exactly how traits work and how to max out your gear and how to convert traits or even use trait unlock stones. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you check out those guys I mentioned at the end of this screen. And also, if you want to come back for more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.